Hey y'all, I'm back at it again with another video. This time, y'all should know, but if y'all can't see the title, it's all good. Uh, this is how my wife and I first met. I was originally going to have her with me, but she thinks it's not a couples thing to do. I mean, she was there. She's like, it really isn't that special. So I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. So when when we first met. But anyway, she was like, nah, I'm good. So I'll get her to be in the follow-up video, our first date, because we were just talking about that also, and she has trouble remembering it, but I remember it like it was yesterday. But anyway, on to the video at hand. When we first met, in the 6th grade. I still do to this day, but I normally, I like being by myself. Enjoy it, love my family time, but if it's not family time, I enjoy being by myself, listening to an audiobook, or back in the day, reading a book, or, just kicking it by myself. So one day, it was right before spring break, and I just literally finished a Star Wars book and put it down, and I was not really wanting my lunch, so I didn't eat my lunch. So I went inside, because we had outside seating and we had inside seating. So I remember going inside, sitting down, kind of in the back of the cafeteria when really nobody was there, and it was kind of middle of lunchtime. Pretty much everybody was already sitting down talking and eating, and you had more than one lunch going on at the same time. Lunch A was almost done. Lunch B was just getting started and stuff like that. So I couldn't even tell you what lunch she was in. Anyway, so I sat down like kind of by myself, and my wife came up and just sat down beside me. Or I'm sorry, across from me, and just started talking to me, just asking me questions and stuff. And she heard of me. She knew who I was. I mean, we lived exactly 1 mile from each other. And me being in gymnastics and cheerleading since, heck, I could walk. Actually, before I could walk and stuff. She knew I was that guy that tumbles and flips and blah, 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 blah. So, she's seen me around, and so we struck up a conversation for the rest of the lunch, and that was it. Did not see, hear, or anything from her when we got back from spring break. I haven't seen her at all. And then fast forward almost 2 years, we were in 9th grade, and it was the second time we met. Very first period, I came into class. The class was already full. I was kind of pretty much running a little behind, and only one seat was available, and the seat was right behind her. And ever since then, we have had at least 3 classes every year for our high school life. So we were always studying, talking, just around each other. Whenever we had to partner up, my wife was my partner. So everybody thought we were dating by the end of the freshman year. We were hanging out so much, and we were just friends. I really wasn't looking for a girlfriend at the time, because I was so heavy into my gymnastics and competing, and I was gone pretty much every weekend between gymnastics or cheerleading gymnastics. So I was always gone. And I really didn't have time, but everybody thought we were dating. We started dating, I'd say about sophomore year, middle of sophomore year, we started dating. It just naturally happened. Anyway, that's the story of how we first met and first talked. Me hanging out by myself, and her just being a sweet, sweet girl that she is, just came up and saw I was by myself and struck up a conversation. So yeah, that's how we first met. Like I said, I'm gonna do a follow-up video on how or where I took her and what we were wearing on our first date. Like I said, we were just talking about that, and I asked her, and she couldn't really remember. But like I said, I remember it like it was yesterday. Plus, I had to pay, so I had to get money from somewhere. Anyway, I'll go into that a little later, all right? I'm going to end this video here. Like, share, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. All right? Peace.